Hi everyone, in our previous video, we began discussing the steps that businesses must take to tackle their COVID-19 challenges. In today's video, we will be continuing this and discussing how businesses must communicate with their relevant stakeholders. So who are the stakeholders that the businesses must communicate with? Employees, investors, suppliers and creditors, and finally the customers. It's essential that the right communication goes out to each of these stakeholders. It is important to understand that it's not just your business that's struggling, but all your stakeholders have been impacted by this pandemic as well. We're all in this together. The employees are the first that need to be communicated with, as they are a significant part of the organization and determine the quality of your business. They are the business's biggest assets. They will be worried about their livelihood and try to keep their family protected. The businesses must make sure they take steps to keep them safe. The number of employees that are needed for the critical activities and the budgeted activities once this crisis is behind us must be identified. The possibility of salary cuts, extended leaves, or even layoffs must be considered. Unfortunately, in these difficult times, this needs to be taken into account, especially if this is critical for the business's survival. The management must communicate with the employees in a clear and straightforward manner about this. Periodical communication on a weekly or even daily basis is required. This is not just to make sure that the work is moving smoothly, but also to make sure that the team's morale is not low. Now more than ever, trust is a really important factor, especially since most of the employees are working from home. It is also very important to keep the investors in the loop. They have the right to know what is the status of the business. The management must make sure that they explain to them what is the plan, the budget, and the cash requirements of the business, both short-term and long-term. In the current situation, the investors will be expecting the business to perform poorly. However, they will be willing to support the business if they believe in the long-term prospects. In our next video, we will get into communicating with suppliers and customers. Thank you all for listening.